Today I'm meeting Stephanie, who's based out of New York, founder and CEO of Spray Marketing. And she has basically built an agency, which is not really an agency, as she calls it, over the last 13 years, specializing in helping startups, small businesses on everything that they need when it comes to building their marketing skill set. So with that, would love for Stephanie to step in and share more.
Yes, thank you so much for having me, Aisha. I really appreciate it and excited to talk about the current state of digital marketing and spray marketing as well, and how we position ourselves compared to other agencies. But yes, started off at an agency in my career, and then kind of moved into startup world, all in the digital agency like verticals. So I was able to see both on the agency side and then also on the client side some of the frustrations and cogs in the wheels that I wanted to kind of like fix and I thought was broken in the agency and client relationships, especially when it comes to performance marketing, where there's a lot of high stress and a lot of dollars involved that are measurable. So that's where spray marketing, was really built.
Thank you so much. And tell us more about this anti-agency agency. What brought it about? I know you shared a little bit about your own personal experience and context, but how did this come about and what specific gap are you trying to solve for?
Yeah, so the age-old question of should we hire an agency or should we build a team in-house? Some of the roadblocks or challenges of building a team in-house is that it's very expensive to hire these experts that know how to actively manage all of the different channels that you have planned for your business. And so outsourcing to an agency is just more cost effective, and they also have the bandwidth and the diverse skill sets. The problem with hiring an agency, though, is that oftentimes you don't get the same type of results that you would get if you're hiring an in-house team. And part of that reason is how traditional agencies are built, which is you have your senior level strategist or your senior level expert, I would say, by channel, but you also have a lot of doers. And so the doers are they're more junior level and trying to be the senior level expert, and they're the ones that are actively managing your accounts. On the client side, you get that face time with the senior level strategist or expert, during reporting and in meetings, but behind the scenes, that senior level expert is not the one managing your account. So they are not the ones pulling the levers. They're not as close to the account as you think they are. And so that leaves a lot of room for missed opportunity. And it's a very reactive model instead of a proactive model. And so it shows in the outputs and the outcome. And so with spray marketing, what I wanted to do is ensure that the teams are staffed with experts. So that means you have somebody that is actively managing your accounts that have at least 10 years of experience or more. And outside of just the level of experience, they also have experience within your particular vertical, whether it's consumer healthcare or e-commerce, beauty, or retail, because we want to make sure that there is that added layer that can make it feel like it would be somebody that you would hire yourself on the brand side. And so on top of that, we don't have account managers as well, just because they are really kind of like the middleman between all of the different constituents or experts. And so if you have a technical question, a strategy question, a creative question, you talk directly to your creative lead, or the person actively managing your accounts. And so it really does feel like an in-house team. And that model has really worked for us because we are a performance-driven agency and we execute based off of data. We only work with startups and small to medium-sized businesses or venture-backed companies, and all of those companies, they are held accountable for the bottom line on a very significant level. And so it's important that the team that we have in place is able to support all of their initiatives and their goals.